Welcome to Book Navigator, where we guide you through life-changing books. Listen closely. Your mind is a constant chatterbox, trapping you in fear, doubt, and endless drama, but you are not that voice. In The Untethered Soul by Michael A. Singer, you'll learn to step back, observe your thoughts like passing clouds, and unlock the infinite freedom of your true self. We are going to cover all its 19 chapters in depth. This journey beyond yourself starts now. Open your heart. Let go of resistance and feel the energy flow through you, bringing peace, joy, and clarity to every moment of your life. Stay with us as we dive deep into this transformative path. Chapter 1. The Voice Inside Your Head. Listen up. Right now, as you hear my voice, there's another one whispering in your ear. It's relentless. It's judging. It's pulling you into a whirlwind of nonsense. That's your inner voice, the chatterbox inside your head. And today, in this chapter, we're exposing it for what it is, a distraction that's stealing your peace. You are not that voice. You are the one who hears it. That's the key. You have a choice. Let it run your life, or step back and watch it like the noisy spectator it is. Imagine this. You're sitting there minding your own business and suddenly your mind jumps in. Did I turn off the coffee maker this morning? What if the house burns down? Oh, and what's on TV tonight? Another rerun? Why didn't that friend text back? They must hate me. It leaps from one thought to another, like a manic roommate who never shuts up. That's your inner voice in action. It narrates every moment, turning simple experiences into chaos. But here's the truth. You are not the voice of the mind. You are the one who hears it. Repeat that to yourself. You are not the voice. You are the listener. That's how spiritual growth begins. By recognizing this separation, you start to observe it objectively. No more getting sucked in. No more confusion ruling your day. Stop right there. You think your problems come from the world outside? Wrong. Problems arise not from life itself, but from the mind's commotion about it. That voice? It's filtering everything, buffering the raw intensity of reality because, let's face it, reality is just too real for most of us. So we temper it with the mind. Picture this. Billions of events are unfolding right now. Stars exploding in distant galaxies, oceans churning with life, people falling in love, fighting wars, building empires. And what does your voice do? It insists on figuring it all out. How does this affect me? What if it goes wrong? I need to plan for every scenario. It distorts true perception, turning a beautiful sunset into, I should have brought my phone for a photo, or a quiet walk into what if it rains? You have a choice. Stop letting it temper reality. Start seeing things as they are. That's the key. Reality is just too real for most of us. So we temper it with the mind, but you don't have to. It's not about avoiding the intensity. It's about embracing it. Discipline yourself to notice when the voice kicks. In, pause, breathe, ask, is this narration helping or hindering? Most times, it's hindering. Transform your behavior. Next time you're in traffic, don't let the voice rant about delays. Observe it. Hear it complain, then let it go. Feel the freedom in that detachment. You're not ignoring life. You're experiencing it without the filter. Now let's get real. This inner voice isn't just annoying. It's destructive. It creates unnecessary distraction, pulling you away from the present. But true personal growth? It transcends that insecure part of you that needs constant protection. You know the part, the one that builds walls around every vulnerability. Urge yourself to notice the voice's patterns. It repeats the same fears, the same doubts day after day. Let life flow without its constant commentary. Envision this. You're fed up, so you yell at the voice, shut up already. But wait, who's doing the yelling? The voice itself. It's arguing with its own shadow, highlighting its self-sabotaging nature. The truth is that most of life will unfold in accordance with forces far outside your control. Say that again. The truth is that most of life will unfold in accordance with forces far outside your control. You don't need permission from your mind to accept that. Surrender to it. That's the discipline. It's not about controlling every outcome. It's about observing without interference. Stop doing what you've always done, letting the voice dictate your reactions. Start doing this. Every morning, sit for 5 minutes. Just listen to the chatter. Don't engage. Label it. There's the worry about work. There's the regret from yesterday. Watch it pass like clouds in the sky. This is transformation in action. You're building the muscle of awareness, breaking free from the mental prison. Think about your daily life. How many times has that voice turned a neutral moment into drama? You're eating lunch and it starts. This sandwich is too dry. Why didn't I pack something better? Am I gaining weight? Distraction piles on confusion. But you are not the voice of the mind. You are the one who hears it. Reinforce that. Whisper it during your commute. Write it on a sticky note. Make it your mantra. By detaching, you begin spiritual growth. You see the voice for what it is, a tool gone rogue. It was meant to help process thoughts, but now it's running the show. Take back control. Observe objectively. When it narrates a fight with your partner, step back. That's the voice exaggerating. What's really happening here? You have a choice, always, in every moment. Choose to hear without believing. That's the key. Reality is just too real for most of us. So we temper it with the mind, but imagine living without that buffer. Colors brighter, emotions deeper, connections stronger, no more distortion. To get there, practice behavioral shifts. When the voice criticizes you, you're not good enough. Don't fight back. Observe. There's the self-doubt again. Let it fade. Stop feeding it attention. Do this in real-world scenarios, at work, when feedback stings, or in relationships. When insecurity flares, transform by acting differently. Respond from clarity, not chaos. Let's hammer this home. The voice creates problems by stirring commotion. Life isn't the enemy. Your mind's filter is. Billions of events swirl around you. Yet the voice zooms in on the negative, buffering the raw truth. Why? Because reality is just too real for most of us, so we temper it with the mind. Break that habit. Discipline your focus. Start small, during a walk. Notice the voice commenting on everything, the weather, passers-by, your pace. Silence it by observing. Feel the peace settle in. That's growth. Transcending the insecure core that craves protection. And remember, yelling at the voice only amplifies it. The yeller is the voice. It's a loop. Escape by surrendering. The truth is that most of life will unfold in accordance with forces far outside your control. Accept it. You don't need to figure everything out. Stop trying. Let go. In traffic, at the doctor's office, during uncertainty, observe the narration without attachment. This is what you must do. Commit to daily observation. What you must stop, reacting to every thought as truth. Push further. This chapter isn't just theory. It's your wake-up call. That inner voice has narrated your life long enough, creating confusion where there should be clarity. But you are not the voice of the mind. You are the one who hears it. Own that separation. Build on it. Spiritual growth demands it. Notice patterns. The voice loves drama, thrives on what-ifs. Let life flow. No commentary needed. You have a choice. Choose freedom. That's the key. It's not about silencing the voice forever. That's impossible. It's about detachment, discipline and observation. Transform your days from chaotic to centered. You've started to see the voice for the intruder it is. Now hold that awareness tight. It's the foundation for everything ahead. You mastered the first step, recognizing you're not your thoughts. Now let's personify this chatter and evict it like the bad roommate it is. Chapter 2, Your Inner Roommate. Wake up. That voice from the last chapter? It's not just chatter. It's a full-blown intruder. Imagine it as your inner roommate, the neurotic one who never pays rent, trashes the place, and drags you into endless drama. This chapter, we're kicking it out, or at least putting it in its place. You are not this voice. It's separate. View it that way, and you gain perspective. Its unreliability becomes crystal clear. You have a choice. Let it control you, or treat it like the bad influence it is. That's the key. Personify it. See it as external. And watch your life transform. Let's start with this exercise. Spend a whole day listening to your inner voice as if it's coming from someone else. An actual person standing next to you, criticizing every move. You're late again. Stupid. Why didn't you prepare better? Look at that outfit. Everyone's judging. You. How would you feel if someone outside talked to you the way your inner voice does? You'd snap. You'd say, "Get out of my face." Or better, pack your bags and leave forever. But when it's inside, you tolerate it. Why? Because you've normalized the abuse. This voice generates conflict, inner and outer. It turns minor hiccups into wars. For example, you're at a party and it whispers, "They don't like you." See how they're whispering? You're awkward. Suddenly you're withdrawn, creating real tension. Drama spills everywhere. You have a choice. Stop tolerating it. Start questioning. How would you feel if someone outside talked to you the way your inner voice does? Repeat that. Feel the outrage. That's your cue to detach. Transformation happens here. Next time it criticizes, pause. Respond as if to a roommate. That's not helpful. Shut it! Do this in real life. At work, when it doubts your presentation, you'll bomb, counter with facts. Prepare, deliver, ignore the noise. Stop letting it generate drama. Start building peace. It's not about silencing it forever. It's about gaining perspective on its destructiveness. Discipline yourself to observe. That's the key. Now dig deeper. This inner roommate isn't just annoying, it's unreliable. Often dead wrong. It dispenses advice like a drunk at a bar. Obsess over what they think. Fix it. Change yourself. Bad advice. Break free by witnessing your thoughts and emotions. Don't engage. Set your own direction. Willfully. Imagine the voice arguing with itself. You should call them back. No, don't. They'll reject you. Wait, do it now! It's a mess, and you're caught in the crossfire, letting it steer your life. Like obsessing over others' opinions, which pulls you from the present. Choose peace instead. Stop thinking about yourself so much. Your inner growth depends on realizing the only way to peace is to stop thinking about yourself. Say that again. Your inner growth depends on realizing the only way to peace is to stop thinking about yourself. That's the discipline. It's not about ego bashing. It's about freedom. When the voice fixates on me, it blocks clarity. Transform by shifting focus. In conversations, listen fully. No inner commentary on how you appear. At home, tackle tasks without the voice's second-guessing. Is this good enough? What if I fail? Witness those thoughts. Label them. There's the doubt again. Let them pass. You don't need their permission to act. Set willful directions. Today, I choose calm. Practice this daily. Morning routine, sit, breathe, watch the roommate ramble. Don't join in. Over time, emotions settle. Thoughts quiet. You take the wheel. You have a choice. Always. Break free or stay chained. That's the key. Witnessing isn't passive, it's active resistance. The voice causes issues because you believe it. Inner conflicts become outer explosions. Picture this. The voice creates a neurotic scenario. Your boss hates you, based on that email. And you snap at a colleague. Spillover. Real damage. But if you question it like bad friend advice, clarity floods in. Hey, roommate, that's speculation. Not fact. Freedom follows. Contentment, too. No more letting it control. Let's make this practical. When a problem disturbs you, ask, what part of me is being disturbed? That's your power move. The voice thrives on vagueness. It says, this sucks. But probe deeper. Is it fear? Insecurity? Ego? For example, traffic jam. Voice rants. Why me? I'm late. Ask, what part of me is disturbed? The control freak inside. The one demanding perfection. Once identified, release it. Okay, that's just impatience. Let it go. Transformation. Stop reacting externally. Fix internally. In relationships, when the voice stirs jealousy, they're flirting with someone else. Ask the question. What part? Maybe abandonment fear? Witness it. Don't act on it. Choose trust instead. Repeat. When a problem disturbs you, ask, what part of me is being disturbed? Hammer that home. It's not about the problem. It's about your reaction. Discipline and self-inquiry. You don't need permission from the voice to resolve issues. Stop outsourcing your peace to it. Start owning it. Real-world instruction. Next argument with a loved one? Pause mid-voice rant. Ask the question. See the disturbance for what it is, a fleeting emotion. Let it fade. Respond with calm. Watch conflicts dissolve. Push harder. This roommate generates drama because it's neurotic, unreliable to the core. View it separately and its tricks lose power. Spend that day experiment, treat it external. By evening, you'll want it gone. If this were a real person, I'd evict them. Exactly. So why keep it inside? Gain perspective. See how often it's wrong. Bad advice piles up. Avoid risk. Stay safe. But safety is stagnation. Question it. Break free. Witness thoughts like clouds. Emotions like waves. Set directions. I choose growth. Your inner growth depends on realizing the only way to peace is to stop thinking about yourself. Reinforce that. Obsession with self fuels the roommate's fire. Shift to others, to the world. Volunteer. Help a friend. The voice quiets when you're outward focused. Transformation. Stop the self loop. Do service acts weekly. Notice peace emerge. You have a choice. Let the voice rule or evict it. That's the key. It's not about perfection. It's about progress. Question like bad advice. Would I take this from a friend? No. Discard it. Achieve contentment by not listening. Inner issues fade. Outer harmony grows. Think about your life now. How many conflicts stem from this roommate? Neurotic scenarios becoming reality. Because you bought in stop, question, witness, set directions. Peace awaits. How would you feel if someone outside talked to you the way your inner voice does? Outraged? Good. Use that. Detach daily. When a problem disturbs you, ask, what part of me is being disturbed? Uncover, release, free yourself. You've exposed the roommate, seen its unreliability. Now hold that separation. It's the bridge to deeper truth. You tamed the chatter. Now, let's uncover who you really are behind it all. Chapter 3. Who are you? Stop everything. Right now, ask yourself this one question. Who are you? Not your name, not your job, not your story. Who are you, really? This chapter cuts to the core. It's the ultimate inquiry. Repeatedly ask, who am I? With total sincerity, and you'll uncover your true self. Beyond labels, beyond experiences, beyond your body or thoughts. You are the unchanging experiencer. The witness. You have a choice. Stay trapped in illusions or peel them away. That's the key. Dive in. Ask it now. Who am I? And keep asking until the truth hits you like a thunderbolt. Let's break this down. Start with the basics. You think you're your name? Wrong. Contemplate this. If your name changed tomorrow, say, from John to Alex, would you still be you? Of course, what about your job? Your biography? Strip them away. Imagine a different career, a different past. You're still there experiencing it all. Realizing this, you see you're not those things. You're the one behind them, the pure observer. You are the one who sees, the witness at the center of consciousness. Say that. You are the one who sees, not the seen. That's pure awareness. It never changes, no matter what life throws. You have a choice. Cling to superficial identities or question them. That's the key. It's not about your roles. It's about discipline and inquiry. Transform your behavior. Every evening, sit quietly. Ask, who am I? Sincerely. No distractions. When answers come, I'm a parent, a worker, dismiss them. Go deeper. Stop hiding behind labels. Start uncovering the experiencer. In real life, when stress hits, pause. Ask, who is feeling this? Not the stressed person. The watcher. Feel the shift. Detachment grows. Freedom begins. Now go further. You are not your dreams, not your emotions, not your sensations. You're the observer watching them rise and fall. Imagine this. You're in a wild dream. You're a king or a beggar or flying through space. You wake up. Who is that? Not you, the real you watched it all. The watcher stays constant, even as the dream character vanishes. Same with waking life. Emotions crash like waves. Anger, joy, sadness. Sensations tingle, pain, pleasure. But who notices? You, the unchanging one. The mystery of who sees, hears, and knows. Probe that. Who sees? Who hears? Who knows? Repeat it. The mystery of who sees, hears, and knows. That's your doorway. Don't stop at surface answers. Discipline yourself to watch. Transformation. Next time anger boils, that idiot cut me off. Step back. Ask, who is angry? Observe the emotion arise, peak, pass. Don't identify. Stop owning every feeling as me. Start witnessing. In relationships, when love surges or hurt stings, do the same. Who feels this? The observer does. Untouched. This builds inner strength. No more roller coaster rides. Steady awareness. You have a choice. Get lost in the drama or stand as the witness. That's the key. It's not about suppressing emotions. It's about observing them. Real-world instructions. During meditation, or just a quiet walk, focus on sensations. The breath in your chest, sounds around you, thoughts flickering. Ask, who experiences this? Peel back. Like an onion, layer by layer. Labels fall. Experiences fade. Body? It's an object you observe. Thoughts? More objects. At the core, pure self. Enlightenment whispers. This question, who am I? Leads straight to enlightenment. It reveals consciousness as independent, free from inner chatter or outer chaos. Picture it. You're an onion. Outer layers are your stories, roles, memories. Peel them. What's left? The essence, no thing. Just awareness. Consciousness shining, untouched by objects. Inner or outer, it doesn't matter. Dreams prove it. Wild scenarios, but the dreamer wakes unchanged. So does the real you. Ask, who am I? Ceaselessly. Make it your mantra. In traffic, at dinner, before sleep, ceaselessly. Hammer this. Ask, who am I? Ceaselessly. That's the path to inner freedom. No breaks. Sincerity fuels it. Half-hearted? Nothing happens. Full commitment? Layers dissolve. You see, consciousness isn't tied to anything. Independent. Eternal. Transform daily. Set reminders on your phone. 3 times a day, pause, ask. Journal the insights. Today I saw, I'm not my anxiety, I'm the watcher. Stop chasing external validations. Start inward. Who needs approval when you're the source? Let's get tough. You've lived identifying with everything. Body ages. I'm old. Emotions swing. I'm depressed. Thoughts race. I'm smart. Bull, you're none of it. The observer. You are the one who sees, the witness at the center of consciousness. Reinforce that. Tattoo it mentally. When life shifts, job loss, breakup, don't collapse. Ask who experiences this change. The witness unmoved, that's power. Discipline in non-identification. You have a choice. Remain a puppet of illusions or claim your true self. That's the key. It's not about philosophy. It's about action. Practice ceaselessly. Real-world shift. In arguments, don't defend your point. Ask internally, who is arguing? Watch the ego dissolve. Harmony follows. With health scares, who feels the pain? Sensations pass. You remain. Contemplate deeper. Dreams, emotions, sensations, all transient. The watcher? Permanent. Imagine waking from a nightmare, heart pounding. Who watched the fear? You, constant. Apply to life. Joy comes, observe. Sadness, observe. No attachment. The mystery of who sees, hears, and knows. Unravel it. Freedom lies there. Ask, who am I? Ceaselessly. In every breath. Transformation accelerates. Enlightenment isn't distant. It's this inquiry pursued relentlessly. You are the one who sees. Not the body. Not the mind. Pure awareness. Push it home. This chapter demands you question everything. Uncover the true self. Beyond all, independent consciousness. You've asked, who am I? And glimpsed the witness. Hold that, it's your anchor. You uncovered the observer. Now, let's sharpen that awareness into lucidity. Chapter 4. The Lucid Self. Listen hard. You've uncovered the witness in the last chapter. Now sharpen it. Make it lucid. Consciousness loves to lock onto objects, thoughts, emotions, sights, and vanish into them. But that's a trap. Lucid awareness lets you detach while diving deep into experience. No more losing yourself. Stay present. Fully engaged yet free. You have a choice. Get absorbed and blur your edges or maintain lucidity. That's the key. When you focus on any object, you lose your sense of self in it. Break that cycle. Start now. Picture this common scene. You're buried in a good book. Pages turn. Story grips you. Suddenly hours pass. You forget your room, your body, even time. Or watching a movie. The screen pulls you in. Laughter, tears, suspense. Your surroundings fade. That's consciousness at work, intensely focusing. Losing self-awareness in the object. The senses draw you in, syncing with the experience. Heart races with the hero. Mind mirrors the plot. But here's the wake-up. When you focus on any object, you lose your sense of self in it. Repeat that. When you focus on any object, you lose your sense of self in it. It's automatic, destructive if unchecked. You blur the line between self and world. You have a choice. Snap out of it. Cultivate lucid detachment. That's the key. It's not about avoiding experiences. It's about discipline in awareness. Transform your habits. Next time you're engrossed, reading, scrolling, conversing, pause. Notice, am I lost in this? Pull back gently. Feel the story, but remember you're the observer. Stop letting senses hijack you. Start practicing presence. In real life, during a heated argument, emotions surge. Don't drown. Detach. I'm feeling anger, but I'm not the anger. Experience fully, without absorption. Clarity emerges. Decisions improve. No regrets from reactive blur. Now let's elevate. Meditation is your tool. Sit still, breathe, let thoughts come. Sensations arise. Don't chase. Don't fight! Reveal the true self, the unchanging witness. Amid the chaos of mind and body, imagine your emotions as waves on an ocean. They crash, foam subside, but you're the calm depths below, untouched, steady. You are aware that you are aware. Say it. You are aware that you are aware. That centered consciousness. The self shines through, not swayed by the surface storms. Hammer this home. You are aware that you are aware. It's meta, powerful. In meditation, when a thought pulls, work deadline, acknowledge, I'm aware of that thought. Step back further. I'm aware. Layers unfold. The witness solidifies. Transformation, make this daily. 10 minutes morning, 10 at night. No excuses. Stop drifting through days absorbed. Start anchoring in awareness. Real-world shift. At work, tasks pile up. Stress builds. Pause. I'm aware of the pressure. Deeper. I'm aware. Tension eases. Productivity soars. You're engaged but not enslaved. You have a choice. Lose yourself in the flux or claim the witness. That's the key. It's not about numbness. It's about full living. Blurring self and experience? That's sensory synchronization gone wrong. Sights, sounds, feelings merge with you. But practicing lucidity? It fosters deeper realization. Picture daily life as a river flowing through you. Rapids of events, meetings, traffic, family demands. They rush by, but you don't get swept under. You flow with them, detached. Consciousness is pure awareness. Affirm it. Consciousness is pure awareness. Independent. Eternal. Repeat. Consciousness is pure awareness. Not the objects it touches. That's your independence. From thoughts buzzing like bees, sensations tingling like rain. All objects. You, the space they occupy. In practice, during exercise, sweat drips. Muscles burn. Don't identify. I'm tired. Observe. There's fatigue. Lucid, detached, push further. Enjoy laughing with friends, savor it. But no, I'm aware of this happiness. No clinging. Deeper self-realization blooms. Get tough. You've lived blurred, absorbed in screens, worries, pleasures, losing self-awareness. But lucid detachment changes everything. Allows full experience without the cost. When you focus on any object, you lose your sense of self in it unless you choose otherwise. Discipline that focus. Redirect it inward. To the witness. Let's apply. Sensory pull is strong. Book or movie example. Everyday traps. Driving. Road rage hits. Horns blare. Voice inside fumes. Detach. I'm aware of the frustration. Lucid. No escalation. Home. Kids chaos. Overwhelm threatens. I'm aware. Center holds. Transformation instructions. Track absorption moments. Journal nightly. Today, I got lost in blank. Next time, I'll detach. Stop passive consumption. Start active witnessing. You are aware that you are aware. Use it in challenges. Pain strikes. Headache, heartbreak. Don't merge. Observe there's pain. It passes faster. Joy amplifies when witnessed cleanly. No distortion. Consciousness is pure awareness. Reinforce. It's not tangled in objects. Free it through practice. Meditation reveals this. Waves on ocean. Emotions come, go. You remain. You have a choice. Blur or clarify. That's the key. It's not about escaping life. It's about embracing without chains. Sensory synchronization blurs. Lucidity sharpens. Push deeper. Daily life flows through. Don't resist. Don't absorb. Witness. Deeper realization. Self unchanging. Amid all. When you focus on any object, you lose your sense of self in it. But now you know better. Choose lucidity. You are aware that you are aware. Centered. Powerful. Consciousness is pure awareness. Independent. Yours. You've honed the lucid self. Detached yet immersed. Hold that balance. It's your gateway to vitality. You witness the flow. Now let's tap the source within. Chapter 5. Infinite Energy. Wake up to this truth. Inside you flows a force more powerful than you know. It's not from coffee or workouts. It's inner energy. Chi, Shakti, unlimited, internal. Western minds ignore it, chasing external fixes. But it's the key to everything. Feel it now. That surge when you're inspired. That's your source. The most important thing in life is your inner energy. Own it. You have a choice. Block it or let it flood in. Open up. Vitality awaits. That's the key. Let's hit the ground running. This energy isn't about food or sleep. Those sustain the body. But inner energy? It's distinct. A vital force rising from within. Picture waves of love crashing into your heart. You're open, unguarded. Suddenly you could conquer the world. Mountains move. Ideas spark. That's the flow. When you're closed, fearful, judgmental, it stalls. Drains you dry, but open. Infinite supply. Western culture overlooks this. Obsessed with material boosts, pills, gadgets, diets, wrong path. Turn inward. The most important thing in life is your inner energy. Repeat it. The most important thing in life is your inner energy. Urge openness. For vitality that never fades, you have a choice. Stay closed and tired or open and alive. That's the key. It's not about forcing energy. It's about discipline in receptivity. Transform now. Notice when you close. A rude comment. A setback. Heart tightens. Pause. Breathe. Release. Feel the rush return. Stop clenching against life. Start welcoming it. Real world shift. Morning routine. Stand tall, arms wide. Visualize energy pouring in like sunlight. No blocks. Carry that through your day. Meetings drag. Open. Family stresses. Open. Energy sustains you beyond physical limits. Dig deeper. Mental blocks suck it dry. Emotional walls too. Depression? That's closure at its worst. Low vibes, no flow. But positive states, enthusiasm, love, they replenish. Like a fountain refilling. Stay open for constant flow. Imagine an 80-year-old, eyes sparkling like a child's, not closed off by years of grudges. Energy boundless. Contrast with the depressed soul, hunched and exhausted at 30, blocked, drained. Opening allows energy in. Closing blocks it out. Say that. Opening allows energy in, closing blocks it out. Choose high energy. Every time. Hammer it home. Opening allows energy in, closing blocks it out. That's your power. Mental chatter, it consumes. What ifs and worries devour your reserves. Emotional baggage? Same deal. Let go. Enthusiasm builds when you embrace. A project excites, flow surges. Love someone fully, no holding back, and watch energy multiply. Discipline this. When negativity hits, don't clamp down. Observe, release, flow resumes. Transformation instructions. Track your energy daily. Journal. What closed me today? What opened? Stop emotional hoarding. Start releasing. In arguments, don't shut down. Stay open. Energy holds steady. Conflicts resolve faster. You have a choice. Drain or replenish. That's the key. It's not about faking positivity. It's about authentic openness. Past impressions shape this. Old hurts make you close instinctively. A betrayal years ago? Now every trust feels risky. Block. But commit to openness. Rewrite those patterns. Inspiration follows. Fullness too. Unaffected by age or fatigue. Picture energy radiating from your hands, your heart. Touch someone, friend, stranger, and they feel it. Uplifted. You affect the world positively. If you love life, nothing is worth closing over. Affirm it. If you love life, nothing is worth closing over. Reinforce a full, energized existence. Repeat. If you love life, nothing is worth closing over. Let that sink in. Past scars? They influence but don't control. Choose now. Open despite them. Feel the shift. Inspiration strikes like a bolt. Ideas flow. Creativity unbounded. Fullness settles in your core. No emptiness. Age? Irrelevant. That 80-year-old? Proof they didn't close over losses. Kept flowing. You can too. Practical steps. Meditation focused on the heart. Visualize past impressions rising like smoke. Let them dissipate. Open wider. Daily affirmation. I choose openness. In challenges, a job loss, illness, don't contract. Expand. Energy supports healing, growth. Get real, you've overlooked this force. Chased caffeine highs, gym pumps, but they're temporary. Inner energy? Infinite. Distinct. Unlimited. Waves of love when open. Conquer mode activated. The most important thing in life is your inner energy. Prioritize it. No excuses. Mental drains? Identify them. A looping thought? I'm not enough. Saps you. Break it. Positive states replenish. Enthusiasm for a hobby? Dive in. Flow builds. Opening allows energy in, closing blocks it out. In depression's grip? Recognize closure. Gently open. Step by step. Light returns. Past impressions? They whisper close. Defy them. Commit. Inspiration? Your reward. Fullness constant. Energy out your hands, heart. Impact others. If you love life, nothing is worth closing over. Live that. You have a choice. Block or flow. That's the key. It's not about ignoring pain. It's about not letting it shut you down. Discipline openness. Transform fatigue into fire. Push further. This energy sustains all. Overlooked in the West? Your loss. Until now. Feel those waves. Open heart. World-conquering power. Mental, emotional blocks. Drain experts. Release them. Positive emotions? Builders cultivate. 80-year-old vitality? Model it. Depression's drain? Avoid through choice. Opening allows energy in, closing blocks it out. Your mantra. Past influences? Override. Commit. Inspiration. Fullness. Age-proof. Energy radiating. Affect positively. If you love life, nothing is worth closing over. You've ignited your infinite energy. Kept it flowing. Hold that openness. It's your lifeline. You embraced the source. Now let's guard its channel. Chapter 6. The Secrets of the Spiritual Heart. Listen closely. That infinite energy from the last chapter, it has a gateway. Your heart. Not the pumping organ. The spiritual center. It channels the flow. sustains you. But secrets lurk there, unprocessed patterns, samskaras. They store up, resurface, tangle with now. Block the path. You have a choice. Hold them tight or let them go. Open the heart. Let energy surge. That's the key. The heart is the place through which energy flows to sustain you. Guard it, unlock it. Transformation starts here. Picture this trigger. A car zooms by. Suddenly, embarrassment floods in from years ago. Links to your lousy salary now. Heart clenches. Energy stalls. That's a samskara at work. Stored impression. Unfinished business. It interacts with present events, amplifying chaos. But don't fight. Let it pass. No resistance. The heart is the place through which energy flows to sustain you. Repeat it. The heart is the place through which energy flows to sustain you. Its role? Vitality. When clear, you thrive. Blocked? You suffer. Western minds miss this. Chase therapy meds? Wrong. Turn inward. Release those patterns. You have a choice. Cling to the past or purify now. That's the key. It's not about ignoring triggers. It's about discipline and release. Transform your reactions. Next time a memory hits, old shame, regret, pause. Feel it in the heart. Don't analyze. Don't suppress. Allow it through. Like a river clearing debris. Stop building dams. Start flowing.
Real-world instruction. During quiet moments, sit.
Breathe into the heart. Old energies rise. Welcome them. Hello, old friend. Pass on. Clarity follows. No more random triggers derailing your day. At work, a criticism echoes a past failure. Let the samskara surface. Release. Energy sustains. Now uncover the blocks. They form two ways. Resisting negatives, pain, fear, or clinging to positives, pleasure, highs. Both trap energy. Create samskaras. Heart closes. Flow stops. Allow experiences to pass. That's purification. Openness. Imagine downtime. Mind quiets. Suddenly, buried stuff bubbles up. Anger from childhood. Grief from loss. Don't push down. Be happy that this samskara has the opportunity to make it through you. Say it. Be happy that this samskara has the opportunity to make it through you. Encouragement in release. It's leaving. Good riddance. Heart lightens. Inspiration rushes in. Hammer this. Be happy that this samskara has the opportunity to make it through you. Shift your mindset. See release as gift, not burden. Discipline. When negativity strikes, a breakup echo. Failure replay, smile internally. Finally out you go. Clinging to good. A past love, peak moment, let it fade too. No hoarding. Transformation steps. Evening ritual. Reflect on day's closures. What did I resist? What did I cling to? Release consciously. In relationships, when joy peaks, enjoy, then let go. No attachment. Openness builds. Purification deepens. Heart becomes a clear channel. You have a choice. Block or purify. That's the key. It's not about perfection. It's about consistent allowing. Unconditional love, it blooms from this. Inspiration too. A permanently open heart. But how? As the true self observes. You are the experiencer of your heart. Affirm it. You are the experiencer of your heart. Separate from the emotions, the swirls, you're the witness. Picture love pouring through. Constant stream, healing every blockage. No conditions, just flow. True self watches untouched. That's freedom. Repeat. You are the experiencer of your heart, not the heart itself. Emotions rise. Observe. They pass. Observe. Separation breeds power. In practice, heart pain hits, betrayal sting. Don't identify. I'm hurt. Say, there's hurt passing through. As experiencer, you stay whole. Inspiration follows. Ideas spark. Love expands. Permanently open? Yes, through observation. Real-world shift. In meditation, focus on heart center. Feel energies move. Witness without interference. Daily. Stop emotional fusion. Start detached experiencing. Relationships transform. No more roller coasters. Steady love. Get tough. Your heart's secrets, they've controlled you. Stored samskaras dictating reactions. Past embarrassment linking to now. Common trap. Let it pass. No resistance. The heart is the place through which energy flows to sustain you. Prioritize its clarity. Blockages from resistance? Clinging, end them. Allow all to pass. Purification, openness, old energies in quiet. Release for clarity. Be happy that this samskara has the opportunity to make it through you. Embrace the process. Unconditional love, inspiration, from open heart. You are the experiencer of your heart. Observe, separate, heal blockages. You have a choice. Sustain or stagnate. That's the key. It's not about avoiding feelings. It's about flowing them through. Push deeper. Heart channels energy. Unprocessed? Resurface. Interact. Card trigger? Salary link. Example of entanglement. Release without fight. Resist negatives? Cling positives? Blocks form. Allow passage. Purification. Quiet moments? Energies rise. Release. Clarity. Permanently open heart? Love pours. Heals. True self observes. The heart is the place through which energy flows to sustain you. Vital role. Be happy that this samskara has the opportunity to make it through you. Release joyfully. You are the experiencer of your heart. Detached. Powerful. Transformation. Behavioral changes. Triggers. Pause. Allow. No resistance daily. You've unlocked the heart's secrets. Released samskaras. Kept it open. Hold that flow. It's your power center. You purified the channel. Now let's transcend the urge to shut it down. Chapter 7. Transcending the tendency to close. Get this straight. Your heart's open now from the last chapter. But life tests it. Energies shift. Pull you inward. Close you up. That's the trap. Inner freedom demands you release those pulls. Transcend the tendency to close. When a shift hits, heart tugs, mind races, relax. Let go. Stay centered. You have a choice. Clamp down or flow free. That's the key. You just let go. It's a matter of taking the risk. Embrace it. Constant willingness unlocks everything. Feel this example. Something small happens. A stranger's glance. Heart pulls. Insecurity flares. Don't fight. Fall behind it. Relax your body. Release the energy. Repeat if it tugs again. That's practice. Releasing energies that draw consciousness inward. For inner freedom. No more getting sucked into the vortex. Picture a loved one criticizes you. Pull intensifies. Heart wants to shut. Instead, breathe deep. Let the energy pass. You just let go. It's a matter of taking the risk. Say it. You just let go. It's a matter of taking the risk. Promoting that willingness. Every time. You have a choice. Risk the openness or hide in closure. That's the key. It's not about avoiding pulls. It's about discipline and release. Transform your behavior. Notice shifts daily. A deadline looms, tension builds. Relax shoulders. Let go mentally. Stay centered. Stop tensing against discomfort. Start surrendering to flow. Real-world instructions. Set a timer. 3 times a day. Scan your heart. Any pull, release it. Like dropping a hot coal. Inner freedom grows. No more inward spirals draining you. Now understand why. Consciousness amplifies what you focus on. Stare at a problem, it balloons. Experiences intensify. But practice letting go, it builds a strong center. Peace settles. Imagine your mind's melodrama kicking in. Disaster. Everything's ruined. Don't fight back. Relax in its face. Watch it play out, fade away. Don't let anything be important enough to close your heart over it. Repeat that. Don't let anything be important enough to close your heart over it. Reinforcing openness. No matter the storm. Hammer it. Don't let anything be important enough to close your heart over it. That's your shield. Focused experiences. They hook you. A betrayal memory resurfaces, amplifies pain. Let go. Center strengthens. Transformation. In conflicts, when anger amplifies, don't engage, relax, observe, peace prevails. Stop making things important enough to close. Start prioritizing openness. At work, boss. Feedback stings. Don't amplify with rumination. Release. Strong center holds. Daily practice. Evening review. What did I amplify today? Let it go now. Build that muscle. You have a choice. Amplify chaos or cultivate peace. That's the key. It's not about ignoring problems. It's about not letting them pull you in. Transcend habitual closures by watching objectively without getting lost. Picture this. A problem arises. Financial worry. Heart closes habitually. But you, step back. Watch the scared inner self freak out. Decision point, free it or feed it. Only you can give or take away your inner freedom. Affirm it. Only you can give or take away your inner freedom. Empowering choice. Yours alone. Repeat. Only you can give or take away your inner freedom. Own that power. Habitual closures. From years of reacting, scared self hides. But objective watching? It transcends. Growth happens here. Imagine freeing that inner child. No more cowering. Picture the decision. Close or open. Choose open. Transformation steps. When problems hit, relationship strain, health scare, don't dive in, watch. There's the fear. There's the pull. Let go. Inner self liberates. Real world shift. In meditation, focus on closures. Objectively note them. Release. Freedom expands. Stop habitual shutdowns. Start empowered watching. Get tough. You've closed too often. Let energies draw you in. Lost freedom. But relax when shifts occur. Stay centered. Feel the heart pull. Fall behind. Relax repeatedly. Consciousness amplifies. Focused on melodrama? It grows. Relax instead. Don't fight. Peace builds. Don't let anything be important enough to close your heart over it. Openness always. Transcend by watching. Problems? Objective view. No loss in them. Growth at decision. Free the scared self. Only you can give or take away your inner freedom. You have a choice. Close habitually or transcend. That's the key. It's not about easy days. It's about risking release. Push deeper. Energies inward. Release for freedom. Shifts? Relax. Let go. Centered stay. You just let go. It's a matter of taking the risk. Willingness constant. Amplify experiences. Practice letting go. Strong center. Peace. Mind melodrama. Relax and face. Don't let anything be important enough to close your heart over it. Habitual closures. Watch objectively. No getting lost. Problems? Watch without dive. Growth decision. Free scared inner. Only you can give or take away your inner freedom. Choice empowers. Transformation behavioral watch. Releases daily. Freedom yours. You've transcended the tendency to close. Release the pulls. Built the center. Hold that openness. It's your strength. You chose freedom over fear. Now let's make release instant before the fall. Chapter 8. Let go now or fall. Snap out of it. That openness you built in the last chapter, life will slam it shut if you hesitate. Blockages hit. Emotions surge. Thoughts spiral. Release them now. Immediately. Or you'll fall deeper into the pit. Holding on, it intensifies everything. Warps your world. You have a choice. Grip tight and suffer, or let go and rise. That's the key. Life is continuously changing. Trying to control it means you'll never fully live it. Surrender. Right here. Right now. Let's face facts. Fear creeps in. Assumes life isn't okay. This can't happen. Fix it. Suddenly, low vibrations take over. Energy drops. But that's your cue. Open to life's stimuli. For growth, not avoidance. Picture fear whispering. The world's against you. It leads to shutdown, isolation. But release it instant. Breathe out. Drop the story. Open wide. Stimuli become teachers. A rude driver? Not attack. Lesson in patience. Life is continuously changing. Trying to control it means you'll never fully live it. Repeat that. Life is continuously changing. Trying to control it means you'll never fully live it. Urging that surrender. No more fighting flux. You have a choice. Control freak or free spirit. That's the key. It's not about denying change. It's about discipline and acceptance. Transform your grip. When a blockage forms. Jealousy. Frustration. Don't hold. Release. Feel it peak, then fade. Stop clutching negatives. Start flowing through them. Real world drill. Alarm sets for hourly checks. Blockage rising, name it. Fear here, let go. In meetings, when doubt blocks creativity, don't spiral. Release. Ideas flow. No more warped reality from held pain. Growth surges. Dig into this. Consciousness loves distractions in turmoil. Mind jumps to fantasies, plans, regrets. Anything to escape the now. But stay in the self. The witness. Restore clarity. No deepening those dark cycles. Imagine a disturbance hits. Argument escalates. If you act on it, regrets pile up. Yelling, withdrawing. Cycle worsens. Versus instant release. Pause, observe, let energy pass. No fallout. Fear is the cause of every problem. Say it. Fear is the cause of every problem. Identifying those root emotions. Peel back anger, fear underneath. Sadness, fear of loss. Spot it. Release it. Hammer home. Fear is the cause of every problem. Root it out. Consciousness distracts because facing turmoil raw scares you. But staying in self, it cuts the loop. Transformation. In emotional storms, don't run to distractions. Phone, food, TV, sit with it. Here's the disturbance. Witness. Clarity returns. Stop deepening cycles with reactions. Start dissolving them with presence. At home, partner upsets you. Don't retaliate. Stay self. Fear driving this. Release. Relationship heals. Daily practice. Journal fears nightly. What fear caused today's problem? Expose. Let go. You have a choice. Distract and deepen, or witness and dissolve. That's the key. It's not about perfect calm. It's about instant action. Purification demands openness to all. Every experience, good, bad, ugly. View life as your teacher. Building heart strength, Picture your surroundings, people, situations, as custom stimuli. That annoying coworker, stimulating patience. Traffic jam, teaching surrender. Open to them. Heart toughens. Energy flows pure. Permit the purification process. Affirm it. Permit the purification process. Encouraging that non-resistance. Let life scrub you clean. Repeat. Permit the purification process. That's your mantra. Openness to experiences purifies. No cherry picking. All or nothing. Heart strength builds through exposure, not avoidance. Transformation instructions. Expose yourself deliberately. Uncomfortable convo? Lean in. Open. Let it stimulate growth. Stop resisting life's lessons. Start embracing them. In solitude, when old pains surface, don't suppress, permit. This is purifying me. Surroundings become allies. People? Mirrors for your blocks? Situations? Hammers forging strength. Non-resistance wins. Get real. You've held blockages too long. Let them spiral. Intensified disturbances. Warped your view. Fear assuming not okay. Low vibes, but open to stimuli. Growth follows. Consciousness distracts in turmoil. Stay self. Clarity restores. No cycles deepen. Acting on disturbance? Regrets. Instant release? Freedom. Fear is the cause of every problem. Roots exposed. Purification? Open to all. Life as teacher. Heart strengthens. Surroundings stimulate. Permit the purification process. Non-resistance key. You have a choice. Hold and fall or release and soar. That's the key. It's not about easy rides. It's about instant decisions. Push deeper. Blockages? Release immediate. Holding intensifies. Warps reality. Fear leads to lows. Open to life. Growth. Life is continuously changing. Trying to control it means you'll never fully live it. Surrender now. Distractions in turmoil? Stay self, no deepening. Imagine regrets versus release. Fear is the cause of every problem. Identify, uproot. Openness to experiences. Purification. Life teaches. Heart strong. Stimuli via people, situations. Permit the purification process. Allow it. Transformation. Behavioral releases. Instant, daily. You've learned to let go now. Or fall. Chose release over spiral. Held the self in turmoil. Permitted purification. Hold that openness. It's your lifeline to clarity. You embraced life's changes without control. Now, let's root out those deep thorns blocking your path. Chapter 9. Removing your inner thorn. Listen up. You've been dodging life's punches in the last chapter, releasing on the spot. But some blocks run deeper. They're thorns, embedded in your psyche, causing constant pain, insecurities, loneliness, fears that shape your whole world. This chapter, we pull them out. Embrace problems as opportunities. Remove those thorns. Don't avoid, face them. You have a choice. Build your life around the pain or excise it for good. That's the key. Any behavior to avoid pain becomes a doorway for it. Stop protecting. Start healing. Let's expose this. Sensitivity to rejection? That's a classic thorn. One no from someone and it stings like fresh. So you avoid risks. Skip the date. Dodge the promotion ask. Build patterns of evasion. Your whole life navigates around it. But permit those disturbances to surface. Let the pain rise. Release it. For example, feel that rejection fear bubble up in a social setting. Don't run, stay, observe. It peaks, then passes. Any behavior to avoid pain becomes a doorway for it. Repeat that. Any behavior to avoid pain becomes a doorway for it. Showing how protection backfires. It invites more hurt. You have a choice. Avoid and amplify or embrace and eliminate. That's the key. It's not about ignoring thorns. It's about discipline in confrontation. Transform your avoidance. Next time a trigger hits, old insecurity in a meeting, don't sidestep. Lean in. Here's the thorn. Feel it fully. Release. Stop building walls. Start dismantling them. Real-world instructions. List your thorns. Top 3. Journal. What do I avoid because of this? Then act against it. Ask for feedback. Approach that person. Growth opportunities everywhere. Problems aren't enemies. They're surgeons. Removing the rot. Now focus sharp. Awareness is your scalpel. Excise thorns without the drama. No pity parties. No endless stories. Just observe. Let energy flow. You have an inner thorn. Say it. You have an inner thorn. Personifying those deep disturbances. Imagine your life as a maze built around loneliness. Paths twisted to dodge aloneness. Clinging friends, filler activities. Versus facing it head on. Sit with the emptiness. Observe without judgment. Energy blocked there? Release it. Flow resumes. Freedom calls. Hammer this. You have an inner thorn. Own it. Deep ones like that. They dictate behaviors, but awareness cuts clean. Transcend by watching. No melodrama. Oh, woe is me. Bull, quiet observation. Thorn appears, jealousy spike. Don't react. Witness. There's the pull. Energy moves. Let it. Transformation. Daily scan. Evening sit. What thorn prick today? Focus awareness, no story. Just feel, release. Stop dramatizing pain. Start neutralizing it. In solitude, when loneliness thorns jab, observe. Energy flows out. Freedom expands. Life straightens, no more mazes. You have a choice. Dramatize and deepen or observe and transcend. That's the key. It's not about quick fixes. It's about steady awareness. Freedom comes from not letting disturbances touch your core, your consciousness. Release those blocked energies. Clarity shines. Picture embarrassments that once ruled you, blushing at every slip. But through letting go, observing each flare, they fade. Rare, harmless. It's okay to feel inner disturbances. They can't disturb your seat of consciousness. Affirm it. It's okay to feel inner disturbances. They can't disturb your seat of consciousness, fostering that detachment. Untouchable center. Repeat. It's okay to feel inner disturbances. They can't disturb your seat of consciousness. That's power. Disturbances? Fleeting. Your seat? Eternal. Witness. Blocked energies release when you allow. No fight. Clarity follows. No more fogged decisions. Transformation steps. In crisis, a thorn flares. Like failure fear. Don't let it hijack consciousness. Feel it here. But I'm the watcher. Release energy. Act clear-headed. Stop letting thorns dictate. Start commanding from the seat. Relationships? Thorn of abandonment? Feel the disturbance, okay? It passes. Consciousness steady. Bonds strengthen. Get tough. You've lived with thorns too long. Embraced avoidance as normal? Rejection sensitivity building patterns? Permit surfacing. Release. Any behavior to avoid pain becomes a doorway for it. Protections lie exposed. Awareness excises without drama. Transcend observing. Energy flows. Life around loneliness? Face directly. Freedom. You have an inner thorn. Personify. Deep disturbances acknowledged. Freedom from undisturbed consciousness. Release blocks. Clarity. Once frequent embarrassments? Fade through go-letting. It's okay to feel inner disturbances. They can't disturb your seat of consciousness. Detach now. You have a choice. Thorn-bound or thorn-free. That's the key. It's not about pain-free life. It's about thorn-free soul. Push deeper. Problems? Growth doors. Remove thorns over avoiding. Insecurities? Face. Sensitivity rejection? Avoidance patterns. Permit disturbances. Release. Any behavior to avoid pain becomes a doorway for it. Futility clear. Awareness focus. Excise no melodrama. Observe. Energy flow. Life navigated thorn? Direct face. Freedom. You have an inner thorn. Disturbance is deep. Freedom undisturbed consciousness. Release energies blocked. Clarity. Embarrassments fading. Let go. It's okay to feel inner disturbances. They can't disturb your seat of consciousness. Detachment fosters. Transformation. Behavioral faces. Thorns list. Act against growth. You've removed your inner thorn. Embrace the pain as path. Release the blocks. Held your seat firm. Hold that clarity. It's your true power. You transcended avoidance for freedom. Now let's steal that freedom back from the psyche's grip. Chapter 10. Stealing freedom for your soul. Wake up. That thorn you pulled in the last chapter? It was just a symptom. The real thief is your psyche. It's hijacked your life, chasing fixes for inner chaos through outer wins. Money, status, approval, all illusions. True success? It's freedom from those psyche concerns, not the shiny externals. Treat it like an addiction. Stop the mind's mad dash to fix everything. Outside, relax. Center in awareness. Use daily energies for liberation. You have a choice. Feed the addiction or steal back your soul. That's the key. Everything is okay as soon as you're okay with everything. Accept it. Inner freedom is yours to claim. Let's call it out. Your psyche's a junkie, craving control. If I get that promotion, I'll feel secure. If they like me, I'm worthy. Lies. It's ill from deep sensitivity. Raw spots that flinch at life. Stop handing it impossible tasks, fixing inner holes with external patches. They'll never hold. Imagine obsessing over others' opinions. What do they think? Did I say the right thing? Heart races. Mind spins. That's not normal. It's a symptom of your non-well-being. The psyche screams for help, but you chase distractions. Wrong move. Everything is okay as soon as you're okay with everything. Repeat that. Everything is okay as soon as you're okay with everything. Promoting total acceptance. No more fixes needed. You have a choice. Patch the symptoms or cure the illness. That's the key. It's not about ignoring the psyche. It's about discipline and withdrawal. Transform your chase. Notice when the mind kicks in to solve an inner itch. Boss ignores you? Don't scheme for attention. Relax. Accept. It's okay. Stop external hustling. Start internal quiet. Real-world instructions, set reminders. Phone buzzes hourly. Psyche fixating? Relax now. In social settings, when approval-seeking surges, pause. Center in awareness. I'm okay without their nod. Liberation builds. Daily life becomes your arena, not for achievement, but for soul-stealing freedom. Energies once wasted on fixes, redirect them inward. Heal the sensitivity. Push harder. The psyche's addiction runs deep. It promises peace through control. But that's the trap. You be quiet, the mind doesn't have to be. Say it. You be quiet. The mind doesn't have to be. Emphasizing that inner silence. The mind chatters endlessly. Fix this. Change that. But you, the witness, stay still. No engagement. Imagine the psyche as a whining child, demanding toys, success, love, security to feel okay. But giving in? It never stops. Quiet yourself instead. Center. Watch the demands fade. True success blooms. Freedom from the noise. Hammer this home. You be quiet. The mind doesn't have to be. That's your power. Mind races? Let it. You remain silent. No fuel, it slows. Transformation, morning ritual, sit. 5 minutes. Mind plots fixes. Call them, prove yourself. You, quiet, observe, no action. Stop the addiction cycle. Start soul recovery. At work, when sensitivity flares. Colleagues' slight feels. Like a stab, don't react externally. Quiet inner. Psyche's ill. I see it. Freedom steals in. No more impossible tasks for the mind. It can't fix inner with outer, ever. You have a choice. Engage the chatter or enforce silence. That's the key. It's not about suppressing thoughts. It's about not believing them. Use daily life for liberation. Energies bombard you, conversations, challenges, joys. Don't waste them on psyche games. Redirect to awareness. Heart reacts first before mind. That's your edge. Catch it there. Release at the source. Picture a trigger, bad news hits. Heart clenches first. Mind hasn't even spun yet. Relax right then. Watch the reaction. Let go. Permanent openness follows. The key is to be quiet. Relax and watch the heart react. Affirm it. The key is to be quiet. Relax and watch the heart react. Guiding your practice. Heart level release, game changer. Repeat, the key is to be quiet. Relax and watch the heart react. Make it habit. Heart twinges. Worry. Excitement. Don't let mind hijack. Relax. Watch. Release happens naturally. Transformation steps. In traffic. Heart tightens from delay. Quiet. Relax shoulders. Watch the clench dissolve. No mind stories needed. Stop heart-mind tag team ruining your day. Start preemptive release. Relationships? Partner's words sting. Heart reacts. Quiet. Watch. Respond from freedom, not fixation. Daily energies fuel liberation, not addiction. Openness permanent. Soul free. Get tough. You've let the psyche rule too long. Chased external successes for inner peace. Failed every time. True success? Freedom from its grip. Treat like addiction. Stop the fixes. Psyche ill from sensitivity. Impossible tasks. Outer for inner. Obsessing opinions? Symptom of unwell. Everything is okay as soon as you're okay with everything. Accept. Relax efforts. Center awareness. Daily energies for liberation. You be quiet. The mind doesn't have to be. Inner silence. Heart reacts before mind. Release source. Permanent open. The key is to be quiet. Relax and watch the heart react. Practice guide? You have a choice. Addicted soul or free one. That's the key. It's not about worldly wins. It's about inner theft, stealing back what's yours. Push deeper. Psyche concerns? Drop for freedom. External achievements? Crutches. Treat addiction. Stop mind's external fixes. Relax. Awareness center. Liberation via daily energies. Psyche sensitivity illness. Stop impossible. Opinions obsess? Non-well symptom. Everything is okay as soon as you're okay with everything. Quiet you. Mind can ramble. You be quiet. The mind doesn't have to be. Daily energies liberate. Heart first react. Release there. Open permanent. The key is to be quiet. Relax and watch the heart react. Transformation. Behavioral stops. Fix is halt. Quiet enforce. Heart watch. You've stolen freedom for your soul. Drop the psyche's chains. Redirected energies. Held the quiet center. Hold that liberation. It's your birthright. You chose acceptance over addiction. Now let's pay the price that seals it. Pain itself. Chapter 11. Pain, the price of freedom. Listen hard. Freedom isn't free. It comes with a cost. Pain. That sharp, raw energy you've been dodging your whole life. It arises because you try to control everything, to sidestep fear. But control is an illusion. Pain is just temporary energy. It has to pass through your heart. Block it and you stay stuck. Let it flow and you transform. You have a choice. Grip the fear and suffer forever. Or pay the price now for true liberation. That's the key. Wise beings permit the world to be what it is instead of fearing it. Step up, participate, pay up. Think about this trap. Fear of rejection. It haunts you. One no from a boss, a date, a friend, and it feels like death. So you avoid. You don't ask. You don't risk. But that's constant low-grade pain. A nagging ache from evasion. Now flip it. Get cosmic. Go stargaze. Look up at the vast sky. Billions of stars. Galaxies spinning. Your little fear, tiny, insignificant, diminishes in that perspective. Wise beings permit the world to be what it is instead of fearing it. Repeat that. Wise beings permit the world to be what it is instead of fearing it. Encouraging you to jump in. No more sidelines. Transformation starts. Next time rejection fear spikes, don't retreat. Face it. Ask anyway. Feel the sting pass. Stop avoiding. Start engaging. Real world shift. List your top fears. One by one, expose yourself. Email that contact. Speak up in the meeting. Pain pays the toll to freedom. You have a choice. Fear the world or flow with it. That's the key. It's not about being fearless. It's about discipline and permission. Closing off? That's what builds your sensitivity. Your structures. Walls around the heart. Every time you shut down to protect, you get more fragile, more reactive. Relax instead. Release the pain. Watch growth unfold. Imagine frustration boiling, traffic jam, endless wait. Or jealousy flaring, friend succeeds where you stall. See them not as attacks, but as energy, like wind gusting through. It howls, then calms. Let it pass your heart. View pain as energy passing through your heart. Say it. View pain as energy passing through your heart. Reframing that discomfort. It's not you. It's movement. Hammer this. View pain as energy passing through your heart. Change your lens. Frustration? Energy wave. Jealousy? Another gust. Relax your core. Breathe it through. No clench. Transformation. When emotions hit, label them. Here's frustration energy. Don't story it. Why me? Just feel. Release. Stop building structures. Those mental fortresses of never. Again. Start tearing them down. In daily grind, boss critique stings. View as energy. Pass through heart, relax, respond clear. Growth accelerates. No more hypersensitivity. You toughen, transform. You have a choice. Build walls or break them. That's the key. It's not about numb endurance. It's about active release. Inner work? That's your purification forge. For real spirituality. Stored pain, old wounds, buried hurts. It blocks everything. Love, freedom, joy. It festers. Demanding release. Picture this. Intense past pain erupts. A betrayal memory. Loss that gutted you. It burns hot as it surfaces. But let it. Through the heart. Like fire cleansing impurities. On the other side, God's presence within. Light floods. To feel great love and freedom, all stored pain must go. Affirm it. To feel great love and freedom, all stored pain must go. Motivating that purification. No shortcuts. Repeat. To feel great love and freedom, all stored pain must go. That's your drive. Stored stuff? It obstructs the divine flow. Release it all. Transformation instructions solo time weekly. Sit in silence. Invite pain up. Show me what's stored. Feel it burn through heart. No resistance. Cry if needed. Scream. Then peace. Stop hoarding hurts. Start purging them. In therapy or journal, dig deep. What pain blocks my love? Release. Spirituality awakens. Freedom expands. God's whisper gets louder. No blocks left. Get tough. You've controlled life to dodge fear. Paid in chronic pain. Rejection avoidance? Constant ache. Cosmic view diminishes it. Stargaze. Perspective. Wise beings permit the world to be what it is instead of fearing it. Participate now. Closing builds. Sensitivity. Structures. Relax. Release. Growth. Transformation. Frustration. Jealousy. Energy like wind. Pass heart. View pain as energy passing through your heart. Reframe discomfort. Inner work purifies. Spirituality demands it. Stored pain blocks love, freedom. Release required. Intense past. Burn through. God within. To feel great love and freedom, all stored pain must go. Motivate purification. You have a choice. Pay with pain now or suffer stuck forever. That's the key. It's not about pain-free fantasy. It's about paying for freedom. Push deeper. Pain from control. Avoid fear. Temporary energy. Heart passage. Rejection fear constant from avoidance. Cosmic shrink it. Stargaze. Wise beings permit the world to be what it is instead of fearing it. Jump in. Close off. Sensitivity builds. Structures. Relax, release. Growth transform. Imagine emotions as energy. Wind pass. Heart through. View pain as energy passing through your heart. Discomfort reframed. Purify inner. Spirituality. Stored blocks love freedom. Release. Past intense burn. God presence. To feel great love and freedom, all stored pain must go. Transformation. Behavioral exposures. Fears list. Face. Release rituals. Purge. You've paid the price of pain. Release the stored blocks. Embrace the burn for freedom. Held your heart open through it. Hold that purification. It's your gateway to love. You chose participation over fear. Now let's demolish the walls that pain built. Chapter 12. Taking down the walls. Stop hiding. That pain you released in the last chapter, it built something sinister. Walls, thick mental barriers. Your psyche constructs them from thoughts and emotions. They block your awareness. Drain your energy, all because you cling to the past and future, ignoring the now. This chapter, we tear them down. Let life hammer away at those structures. Freedom waits on the other side. You have a choice. Defend your prison or break free. That's the key. Your psyche is a fortress you've built for yourself. See it, dismantle it. Picture this self-made jail. You're sealed in a mental house. Windows boarded. Doors locked. Ignoring the vast world outside. Thoughts loop. What happened yesterday? What if tomorrow fails? Emotions swirl. Regret, anxiety, hope. Clinging tight. No release. Until the inner lights flicker out. Energy gone. Drained by your own walls. That's the psyche at work. Blocking the flow. Sucking you dry. Your psyche is a fortress you've built for yourself. Repeat that. Your psyche is a fortress you've built for yourself. Illustrating your self-imprisonment. You've done this, layer by layer, to protect from life's raw edges. You have a choice. Stay barricaded or invite the demolition. That's the key. It's not about ignoring the walls. It's about discipline and exposure. Transform your clinging. Notice when you grip the past, a grudge from years ago, or future worries, a what-if spiral. Pause. Release the thought. Let the emotion pass. Stop draining energy on mental reruns. Start living in the present. Real-world instructions, morning check-in. Scan your mind. What past am I clinging to? What future? Drop them. Like hot stones. Energy returns. Awareness sharpens. Daily life becomes the wrecking ball. Conversations chip at walls. Challenges crack them. Let life dismantle. Freedom emerges. Now shift focus. Those structures? They're illusions. Mistaking your tiny prison for the whole universe. But let life in, its events, its chaos, and the spell breaks. Through awareness, imagine believing your mental box is all there is. Dark, confined. Then, a crack appears. Light seeps. You see beyond. Vastness. Infinity. Break the magic spell of the psyche. Say it. Break the magic spell of the psyche. Urging that transcendence. No more illusion. Awareness pierces the veil. Inner blocks dissolve. Light within reveals itself. Bright, eternal. Hammer this home. Break the magic spell of the psyche. That's your call to action. Psyche weaves the spell with thoughts. I need this to be happy. Emotions. I can't handle that. Clinging to past glories or future dreams. But awareness, it shatters the enchantment. Focus on removing blocks, not building more. Transformation, evening ritual. Sit quiet. What spell am I under today? A belief in scarcity? A fear of change? Break it. Affirm, this is illusion. Let life help. Embrace a uncomfortable truth from a friend. Let it crack the wall. Stop mistaking confinement for safety. Start revealing the inner light. In solitude, when darkness creeps, shine awareness. Blocks melt. Freedom glows. You have a choice. Live in the spell or shatter it. That's the key. It's not about passive waiting. It's about active dismantling. Defending mental concepts? That's what limits your connections. Your flow. You argue for your limitations. I'm right about this. Grudge. My worry protects. Me. Bull. It isolates. Drains. Release instead. Navigate turmoil from the centered self. Picture veils falling, one by one. Enlightenment dawns. No longer used to the internal gloom. You step out. See clearly. Connect deeply. You have mistaken the prison for the whole universe. Affirm it. You have mistaken the prison for the whole universe. Highlighting the grand illusion. Wake up. The world is bigger, brighter. Repeat. You have mistaken the prison for the whole universe. Own that mistake. Psyche's trick. Defending concepts, like success means money, limits real bonds. Release the defense. Turmoil hits. A loss, a conflict. Don't retreat behind walls. Center in self, the witness. Navigate through. Veils drop. Enlightenment? It's the light after darkness. No acclamation to shadows anymore. Transformation steps. In arguments, drop your rightness, release the concept. Maybe I'm wrong. Connect from openness. Stop limiting with mental shields. Start flowing unrestricted. Daily. Challenge one defended belief. Do I need this wall? Tear it. Connections deepen. Energy soars. Get tough. You've built these walls high. Thoughts and emotions as bricks. Clinging to past and future. Blocked awareness. Drained vitality. Sealed in mental house. Outside ignored. Lights burn out. Your psyche is a fortress you've built for yourself. Imprisonment self-made. Let life dismantle. Structures fall. Freedom. Remove inner blocks. Reveal light. Mistaking prison for universe. Break the magic spell of the psyche. Transcend. Defending concepts. Limits connection. Release. Navigate centered self. Veils fall. Enlightenment. No dark acclamation. You have mistaken the prison for the whole universe. Illusion exposed. You have a choice. Fortify or free. That's the key. It's not about comfortable confinement. It's about bold breaking. Push deeper. Psyche walls from thoughts, emotions. Block drain. Cling past future. Sealed house. Ignore world. Lights out. Your psyche is a fortress you've built for yourself. See imprisonment. Life dismantles structures. Freedom. Focus remove blocks. Inner light. Prison mistaken universe. Imagine. Break the magic spell of the psyche. Awareness transcends. Defend mental concepts. Limit connect. Release navigate turmoil self-centered. Veils falling enlightenment. Darkness no longer. You have mistaken the prison for the whole universe. Highlight illusion. Transformation, behavioral releases. Clings drop. Beliefs challenge. Connect deeper. You've taken down the walls. Released the clings. Revealed the light. Held your centered self. Hold that boundless view. It's your true reality. You broke the psyche's spell. Now, let's push your spirit even further, beyond all limits. Chapter 13, Far, Far Beyond. Listen up. You've torn down those walls in the last chapter. Stepped into the light. But spirituality doesn't stop there. It demands more. Constant transcendence. Pushing beyond your mental cages. Beyond finite limits. The edges where comfort ends. This chapter thrusts you there. Face the boundaries. Break them. Expand. You have a choice. Stay small and safe, or go infinite. That's the key. Spirituality is the commitment to go beyond, no matter what it takes. Commit now. Growth never ends. Feel this edge. Your comfort zone. It's a self-made cage. Like a tiger pacing bars. Testing them with a paw. Insecurity growls when you near the limit. Too scary. Back off. A new job offer? Heart races. A deep conversation? Mind resists. That's the psyche holding you back. Restricting your consciousness. But spirituality? It's constant push. Transcend those mental boundaries. Imagine feeling that pull at a cliff's edge, metaphorically. Insecurity peaks, but you relax. Step forward. Suddenly bars give way. You fall through into boundless space. Free, infinite. Spirituality is the commitment to go beyond, no matter what it takes. Repeat that. Spirituality is the commitment to go beyond, no matter what it takes. Committing to endless growth. No retreat. You have a choice. Shrink from the edge or leap. That's the key. It's not about reckless jumps. It's about discipline in expansion. Transform your hesitation. Notice when fear restricts. A challenge arises. Public speaking, ending a toxic tie. Psyche screams no. Pause. Relax, body. Breathe deep. Push through. Stop retreating into cages. Start awakening your soul. Real-world instructions. Daily edge practice. Pick one limit. Comfort in routine? Break it. Try a new route home. Social fear? Strike a conversation with a stranger. Feel the insecurity. Relax at the edge. Break through. Consciousness expands. Soul grows infinite. Facing reality head-on. No more half-living. Now confront the restrictor. Fear. It shrinks your world. Locks consciousness in a box. Don't go there. You'll get hurt. But that's the lie. Relax at those edges. Choose freedom over fear. Picture the psyche resisting. Boundaries feel solid. This is as far as I go, yet you commit. Push gently. Relax again. Suddenly you're through. Into the vast beyond. A spiritual being lives at the edge, constantly pushed through it. Say it. A spiritual being lives at the edge, constantly pushed through it. Describing that awakened living. Always testing. Always transcending. No complacency. Hammer this home. A spiritual being lives at the edge, constantly pushed through it. That's you awakened. Fear restricts, counter with relaxation. Edges appear in relationships when vulnerability calls. Push. In career, when risk beckons. Push. Self-imposed cages cause your retreat. I'm comfortable here. Wrong. Awaken. Expand. The soul. Infinitely. By facing what's real. No filters. Transformation. Weekly challenge. Identify a cage. Fear of failure, say. Face it deliberately. Apply for that dream role. Feel the resistance. Relax. Push. Soul expands. Stop cowering in finite limits. Start embracing the infinite. In quiet moments, visualize boundaries dissolving. Psyche resists. Commit harder. Never stop trying. You have a choice. Cage yourself or soar boundless. That's the key. It's not about one big breakthrough. It's about constant commitment. Self-imposed cages. They're everywhere. Mental habits. I can't change. Emotional ruts. I'm too scarred. They cause retreat. Pull you back from reality, but awaken. Face it raw. Expand infinitely. Picture the psyche like a guard. Stay inside. But you? Slip past. Test the bars daily. Commit never to stop. Ultimately, beyond captures the true meaning of spirituality. Affirm it. Ultimately, beyond captures the true meaning of spirituality. Emphasizing that expansion. It's the essence. Always more. Always further. Repeat. Ultimately, beyond captures the true meaning of spirituality. Let that define you. Transcendence isn't optional. It's the path. Fear at edges? Normal. Relax through it. Choose freedom. Imagine falling into boundless space. No ground, just vastness. That's your soul's home. Transformation steps, edge journal. Nightly. What boundary did I push today? Where did fear restrict? Commit to tomorrow's push. Stop self-caging. Start infinite expansion. In meditation, sit at your mental edge. Feel the insecurity. Relax. Breakthrough. Reality faced. Soul awakens. Get tough. You've lived finite too long. Mental boundaries as law. Comfort zones as kings. But spirituality? Constant transcendence. Insecurity at edges like tiger bars. Feel it. Push. Fear restricts consciousness. Relax at edges. Break to infinite. Choose freedom. Unexpected fall to boundless. After limits push. Spirituality is the commitment to go beyond, no matter what it takes. Growth commit. A spiritual being lives at the edge, constantly push through it. Awakened living. Self-imposed cages retreat cause. Awaken, expand, soul infinite. Face reality. Psyche resist boundaries. Commit, stop, never trying. Ultimately, beyond captures the true meaning of spirituality. Expansion emphasize. You have a choice, limited or limitless. That's the key. It's not about safe harbors. It's about endless seas. Push deeper. Spirituality, transcendence constant. Beyond mental finite. Insecurity, comfort edges. Tiger testing bars, fear restricts. Relax edges. Infinite break. Freedom choose. Falling boundless space. Limits after pushing. Spirituality is the commitment to go beyond, no matter what it takes. Spiritual being edge lives. Pushed constantly through. Cages self-imposed retreat. Awaken soul expand infinite. Reality facing. Psyche boundaries resisting. Trying stop never commit. Ultimately, beyond captures the true meaning of spirituality. Transformation, behavioral pushes. Edges daily, journal commits. Expansion infinite. You've gone far, far beyond. Pushed the edges. Expanded your soul. Held the commitment to transcendence. Hold that infinite space. It's your spiritual essence. You chose expansion over cages. Now let's release the illusion of control that keeps you solid and stuck. Chapter 14. Letting go of false solidity. Listen closely. You've pushed beyond limits in the last chapter, expanded into the infinite. But something's still anchoring you. False solidity. That illusion of a solid, separate self. Your psyche clings to it desperately, builds shields of control, limits your connections, reinforces every fear. This chapter strips it away. Release the grip, let go. Navigate life from the true witness. You have a choice. Hold on to this fake firmness or dissolve into freedom. That's the key. Your sense of self is where you focus consciousness. See it, shift it. Liberation follows. Let's expose the build. Your psyche crafts this you from scraps. Memories stacked like bricks. I remember that hurt. I'll avoid it. That success? That's me. Consciousness focuses there, creating a sense of self, solid, separate, used for every decision. Should I say yes? What does it mean for me? But that's the trap. Clinging to control, shields up, no real flow. Picture deciding on a new relationship. Psyche scans memories, past heartbreaks, old joys. Builds a wall, protect yourself, connection stifled. Fear amplified. Your sense of self is where you focus consciousness. Repeat that. Your sense of self is where you focus consciousness, explaining how you differentiate from the world, from others. But it's false, fluid, changeable. You have a choice. Focus on the illusion or redirect to truth. That's the key. It's not about destroying the self. It's about discipline in detachment. Transform your clinging. Notice when psyche builds. A challenge hits, criticism at work. Don't solidify. This attacks me. Shift focus. Consciousness notes this. Let go. Stop reinforcing shields. Start opening to flow. Real-world instructions. Daily awareness drill. Pause 3 times. Where is my consciousness focused? On memories, fears, redirect to the present. The witness. In conversations, when ego flares, they insulted my past self, let go. No ownership. Connections deepen. Fear fades. Shields crumble. Now let's release deeper. Let go to navigate turmoil. Spiritual living demands it. Detach from thoughts, from emotions. Center in the witness, always. Imagine events as momentary flashes. An argument erupts. It belongs to that instant, not to you. No carrying it. No building on it. Psyche wants to. This changes everything about me. Wrong. You're the one doing the building. Say it. You're the one doing the building, owning that constructed self. You pile the bricks, memories as mortar. But spiritual? Tear it down. Center witness. Turmoil passes like clouds. You remain. Hammer this home. You're the one doing the building. That's on you. Thoughts swarm. I must control this. Emotions rage. This defines me. Detach. Witness them. Spiritual living flows. No attachment. Transformation. In storms, a health scare, a loss, don't build solidity. This isn't mine forever. Center. Witness here. Navigate calm. Stop constructing from turmoil. Start dissolving in presence. At home, when family drama builds, detach. Thoughts passing. Emotions fleeting. Witness centered. Peace holds. Daily. Meditate on detachment. I'm not the builder. I'm the seer. Freedom surges. Love opens. You have a choice. Build false walls or witness true flow. That's the key. It's not about cold distance. It's about warm transcendence. Release this false solidity for freedom, for love beyond the personal. Picture your life on a memory model. I am my history. Events momentary, yet you drag them into permanence. That failure? It's me. No. To live spiritually, events happen in the moment. They don't belong to you. Affirm it. To live spiritually, events happen in the moment. They don't belong to you. Promoting that flow. No ownership. Events arise, pass, you. Untouched witness, transcendence, freedom, love, universal. Repeat. To live spiritually, events happen in the moment. They don't belong to you. Let that guide you. Memory-based living? Stagnant. Solid, but release solidity. Events momentary. No mine. Freedom beyond personal gripes. Love expands. No shields blocking. Transformation steps, event log. Nightly. What event did I own today? Release it now. It happened then. Gone. Stop personalizing. Start flowing. Enjoy a win at work. Don't cling. This solidifies my worth. Witness. Momentary. Event. Love beyond. Self. Universal. Daily turmoil? Navigate detached. Witness-centered. Transcend. Get tough. You've clung too long. Psyche building shields. Control illusion. Limits connect. Reinforces fear. Consciousness focuses memories. Self creates. Decisions biased. Your sense of self is where you focus consciousness. Differentiation explained. Let go navigate turmoil. Spiritual detaches thoughts emotions. Witness center. Events moment belong not you. No ownership imagine. You're the one doing the building. Constructed self-own. Release false solidity. Transcendence, freedom, love, personal, beyond. Living memory model. Events momentary. To live spiritually, events happen in the moment. They don't belong to you. Flow promote. You have a choice. Solid false or fluid free. That's the key. It's not about ego death. It's about ego release. Push deeper. Psyche clings control. Shields build. Connect limit fear reinforce. Consciousness focus self-sense creates memories from. Decisions for. Your sense of self is where you focus consciousness. Differentiate explain. Let go turmoil navigate. Spiritual living detaches thoughts emotions. Witness centering. Events belonging moment not you. Ownership no. You're the one doing the building. Self-constructed owning. False solidity release. Transcendence freedom love beyond personal. Picture memory-based living. Events momentary yet. To live spiritually, events happen in the moment. They don't belong to you. Flow promoting. Transformation. Behavioral shifts. Focus redirect. Ownership drop. Witness daily. You've let go of false solidity. Release the cling. Centered in witness. Held the flow of moments. Hold that transcendence. It's your spiritual core. You chose detachment over construction. Now let's choose the happiness that defies conditions. Chapter 15. The Path of Unconditional Happiness. Wake up. Happiness isn't a prize you win. It's a choice you make. Every single moment, unconditional, no strings, no ifs. Keep your heart open wide. Refuse to close it no matter what hits you. Events come and go, good, bad, wild. But you stay happy. By will, by commitment. You have a choice. Let life dictate your joy or claim it unconditionally. That's the key. Do you want to be happy? It's that simple. Decide now. Happiness is yours. Let's make this real. Imagine staying open through a storm. A betrayal stings, loss crushes, but you refuse closure. Heart stays wide. Suddenly, waves of uplifting energy rush in, filling you, lifting you, like a balloon rising above the clouds. That's the power. When you remain open, energy flows, uplifts, no conditions, no waiting for better times. Happiness unconditional. Do you want to be happy? It's that simple. Repeat that. Do you want to be happy? It's that simple. Making the basic decision, yes or no. Choose yes. Every day. Heart open. Joy floods. You have a choice. Conditional misery or unconditional bliss. That's the key. It's not about faking smiles. It's about discipline and openness. Transform your reactions. Notice when events tempt closure. Boss snaps. Traffic crawls. Pause. Ask, do I close or stay open? Choose open. Feel the energy shift. Stop letting externals steal your joy. Start owning it. Real-world instructions, morning vow. Stand firm. Today, heart open. No matter what, test it. Smile at the rude cashier. Laugh off the spilled coffee. Waves of energy fill you. Uplifting, constant, refuse closure. Happiness holds. Now stay vigilant. Consciousness is your guard. Commitment your weapon. Through meditation, sit daily, breathe, watch the heart. When closure creeps, old habits, fresh pains refuse. Stay conscious. This path solves everything. Challenges? They become steps. Growth? Automatic. Imagine trials piling on. Veils of doubt, fear, anger. But you meditate through. Committed. One by one, veils fall. Ecstasy reveals itself. Pure joy, unconditional. To stay happy, just don't close your heart. Say it. To stay happy, just don't close your heart. Reinforcing that openness. Simple rule. Powerful results. Hammer this home. To stay happy, just don't close your heart. That's your lifeline. Consciousness spots the close. Commitment blocks it. Meditation hones both. Challenges dissolve. Relationship rifts mend when you stay open. Work pressures ease. Growth explodes. You evolve. No more reactive living. Transformation. Evening meditation. 10 minutes. Focus heart. Any closure today? Release now. Stop unconscious shutdowns. Start committed vigilance. In chaos, a family fight, a health dip, don't close. Conscious choice, open. Veils drop. Ecstasy waits. Happiness unconditional. Solves life's puzzles. You have a choice. Drift unconscious or stand committed. That's the key. It's not about easy days. It's about unwavering will. Connect with the divine, right here. Joy is your bridge to God. Unconditional happiness. It enlightens you, aligns you with the source. Picture this. Being joyful not for you, but to please God. Accepting all creation. The mess, the beauty. Smile at it. God smiles back. If you want to be close to God, learn to be joyful. Affirm it. If you want to be close to God, learn to be joyful. Linking happiness straight to spirituality. Joy draws the divine near. Conditions drop. Enlightenment shines. Repeat. If you want to be close to God, learn to be joyful. Make it your prayer. Divine connection thrives on joy. Unconditional. Heart open to all. No judgments. Just acceptance. Happiness enlightens. Veils of ego fall. God aligns. You merge. Transformation steps. Daily gratitude. List 3 hard things. Find joy in them. Traffic. Time to breathe. Loss. Lesson in love. Please God with your joy. Stop conditional faith. God, fix this, then I'll be happy. Start unconditional. I'm happy now. In this, spirituality deepens. Divine closeness grows. Heart open. Joy constant. Get tough. You've chased conditional happiness too long. When I get the job, then joy. If they love me, then peace. Failed every time. But unconditional? Choose it. Keep heart open. Refuse closure despite events. Waves uplifting energy when open remain. Feel heart. Do you want to be happy? It's that simple. Decision basic. Stay conscious, committed meditation. Challenges solve. Growth foster. Veils fall, trials after. Ecstasy lead. To stay happy, just don't close your heart. Openness reinforce. Connect divine joy as. Unconditional happiness enlightens, God aligns. Being joyful please God. Creation accept. If you want to be close to God, learn to be joyful. Spirituality link. You have a choice. Conditional chains or unconditional wings. That's the key. It's not about waiting for perfect. It's about choosing in the imperfect. Push deeper. Happiness unconditional choose. Heart open keep. Closure refuse events despite. Example waves energy uplifting heart fill open when. Do you want to be happy? It's that simple. Conscious stay committed meditation through. Challenges solve growth foster. Imagine veils falling trials after ecstasy too. To stay happy just don't close your heart. Divine connect joy as. Happiness unconditional enlightens aligns God with. Picture joyful be God please accept creation. If you want to be close to God, learn to be joyful. Transformation. Behavioral choices. Open vows. Gratitude heart in. Joy daily. You've walked the path of unconditional happiness. Chosen joy over conditions. Kept the heart open. Connected to the divine. Held that ecstasy. Hold this commitment. It's your enlightened way. You refused closure for bliss. Now let's flow with life itself, without a single resistance. Chapter 16. The Spiritual Path of Non-Resistance. Listen up. You've chosen unconditional happiness in the last chapter. Kept your heart open. But now take it further. Life throws curves, twists, surprises, and what do? Resist, fight back, try to bend it to your will. That's your mistake. Resistance opposes the natural flow, wastes your willpower, blocks your energy, kills your peace. Embrace non-resistance instead. Let life unfold. Flow with it. You have a choice. Push against the current and drown, or relax and ride the wave. That's the key. It's not events causing stress, but your resistance to them. Identify that. Own it. Let go. Picture this daily grind. You wake up with plans. Today must go this way. Then boom, a meeting cancels. Traffic snarls. Colleague drops the ball. Stress builds. Heart tightens. But why? Your preconceived notions clash with reality. It shouldn't be like this. Wrong. Relax. Work with what's here. Non-resistance turns the tide. That canceled meeting? Time for a walk. Traffic? Chance to breathe. It's not events causing stress, but your resistance to them. Repeat that. It's not events causing stress, but your resistance to them. Identifying the true source. Events are neutral. Your fight makes them monsters. Stop battling. Start accepting. You have a choice. Resist and exhaust yourself or accept and energize. That's the key. It's not about passive surrender. It's about discipline and flow. Transform your pushback. Notice resistance rising. Body tenses. Mind argues. Pause. Ask, am I fighting this? Then release. Relax muscles. Soften heart. Stop wasting willpower on shoulds. Start channeling it into presence. Real-world instructions, morning mindset. Affirm, today I flow. Test it. Boss changes plans? Don't argue internally, relax. Adapt. Energy surges. Peace settles. No more blocked flow. Liberation creeps in. Daily events become your practice ground. Non-resistance builds strength. Harmony follows. Now deepen it. Accept events fully. Let them come. Let them pass. No judgments clinging. This is bad. That's wrong. Drop them. Reducing those labels creates space. Harmony in everything, especially relationships. Imagine arguing with your partner. Words fly. Resistance hardens. You're wrong. Judgments stack. But accept. This is happening. Let it pass without fight. Words soften. Connection rebuilds. Or at work, team friction. Don't judge, they're incompetent. Accept the dynamic. Flow through. Harmony emerges. The way to work with resistance is by relaxing. Say it. The way to work with resistance is by relaxing. Guiding your practice. Tension spots? Relax there. Shoulders drop. Breath deepens. Events pass smoother. Hammer this home. The way to work with resistance is by relaxing. That's your tool. Simple, effective. Judgments? They fuel resistance. Reduce them. Accept events as they are. Let pass. Transformation. In conflicts, label less. Instead of lazy coworker, just task delayed. Relax. Work with it. Stop judging people as obstacles. Start seeing them as part of the flow. Relationships thrive. No more rigid expectations. Daily work? Turn it fun. Imagine, you're spinning on a planet hurtling through space at 67,000 miles per hour, around a blazing sun, in a vast galaxy. Your big problem? Tiny, laughable. Accept it, relax, flow, fun returns. Contentment builds. You have a choice. Judge and jam up or accept and align. That's the key. It's not about liking everything. It's about not fighting anything. Life itself is the highest spiritual path. No need for mountains or monasteries. Your everyday, the commute, the chores, the chats. That's your dojo. Flow without stress. Liberation comes. Contentment too. Picture being fully content at work. Not resisting the boredom, the boss, the deadlines. Accept each as is. Flow through tasks. Suddenly it's not drudgery. It's adventure. Spinning on this blue marble. Through endless space. The highest spiritual path is life itself. Affirm it. The highest spiritual path is life itself. Elevating your everyday experiences. No escape needed. Dive in. Repeat. The highest spiritual path is life itself. Own that. Life's flow is your teacher. Resistance, your enemy. Waste no more willpower blocking energy. Embrace non-resistance. Peace floods. In practice, turn routine into ritual. Washing dishes? Accept the suds, the steam. Relax. Flow. Liberation whispers. Contentment smiles. Transformation steps. Resistance tracker. Nightly. Where did I resist today? Relax it now. Picture work content. No event resistance. Flow pure. Stop seeking spiritual escapes. Start living spiritually. Right here. In the mess. In the mundane. Harmony in relationships. Peace in chaos. Life elevated. Get tough. You've resisted too much. Opposed flow. Wasted willpower. Blocked energy. Sought peace through fight. Failed. But non-resistance? Embrace for peace. Stress from preconceived. Relax work with. It's not events causing stress, but your resistance to them. Source identify. Accept events pass, let. Judgments reduce. Harmony relationships. Imagine work daily fun. Planet spinning space through. The way to work with resistance is by relaxing. Practice guide. Life highest path. Flow stress without. Liberation contentment. Picture content work by events not resisting. The highest spiritual path is life itself. Every day elevate. You have a choice. Resist drain or non-resist thrive. That's the key. It's not about control. It's about harmony with the inevitable. Push deeper. Resistance opposes flow natural. Willpower waste energy block. Non-resistance embrace peace for. Example stress notions preconceived. Relax it with work. It's not events causing stress, but your resistance to them. Accept events let pass. Judgments reducing harmony relationships in. Daily work imagine fun as space through planet spinning. The way to work with resistance is by relaxing. Spiritual path highest life is. Flow without stress liberation contentment for. Content being work in by events resisting not. The highest spiritual path is life itself. Transformation. Behavioral accepts. Resistance notice release. Flow daily. You've walked the spiritual path of non-resistance. Embrace the flow. Release the fight. Found peace in acceptance. Held life's harmony. Hold that liberation. It's your everyday enlightenment. You chose flow over force. Now let's face the ultimate teacher that sharpens it all, death itself. Chapter 17, Contemplating Death. Listen carefully. You've embraced non-resistance in the last chapter, flowed with life's twists. But there's one twist we all face. The big one, death. It's not a shadow to fear. It's your greatest teacher, the ultimate reminder. It highlights life's true value, urges you to live fully, right now. Release the grudges, appreciate the present, love boldly. You have a choice. Ignore death and waste your days, or contemplate it and ignite your life. That's the key. Death is the greatest teacher in all of life. Face it, learn from it, transform. Imagine this wake-up call. The angel of death appears, not to take you yet, but to warn. Your time is short. What are you doing with it? You look back, hours lost to pettiness, arguments over nothing, grudges held like treasures, wasted. Question it. Why spend precious moments on nonsense? Death strips away the trivial, shows what's real, loved ones, meaning, bold actions. Death is the greatest teacher in all of life. Repeat that. Death is the greatest teacher in all of life, highlighting its profound wisdom. It teaches urgency, value. No more delays. You have a choice. Squander time on smallness or seize it with purpose. That's the key. It's not about morbid obsession. It's about discipline and reflection. Transform your distractions. Notice when pettiness creeps in, a snide remark, a lingering resentment. Pause. Ask, if death came now, would this matter? Release it. Stop holding grudges. Start appreciating moments. Real-world instructions. Daily death contemplation. Evening sit. 5 minutes. What if this was my last day? List regrets. Then act tomorrow to erase them. Call that friend. Forgive that wrong. Appreciate your breath. Life's value sharpens. Full living begins. Now go deeper. Contemplate mortality to focus on what counts. Loved ones first. How many I love yous unsaid? Boldness next. Risks untaken? Deeper meaning in your temporary stay. Imagine lying on your deathbed. No last wishes needed if you've lived fully. Every moment seized. No fears left. Experiences fulfilled. Life as a bold career. A meaningful relationship with existence. What gives life meaning is the willingness to live it. Say it. What gives life meaning is the willingness to live it. Encouraging full engagement. Dive in. No half measures. Hammer this home. What gives life meaning is the willingness to live it. That's your spark. Mortality contemplation fuels it. Focus on loved ones. Hug them tighter. Boldness. Step into unknowns. Meaning, see your brief time as a gift. Transformation. Family time. Put down the phone. Engage deeply. If death took me tomorrow, did I show my love today? At work, boldness shines. Pitch that idea. Risk rejection. Life's temporary. Why play small? Stop postponing. Start immersing. In nature, feel the pulse. In silence, find depth. Meaning emerges. Existence cherished. You have a choice. Hide from mortality or harness it. That's the key. It's not about fear. It's about fire. No fear in death if you've fulfilled. Lived every drop. Picture life as a career. Did you advance? Take promotions? Or stagnate in comfort? As a relationship, deep bonds, or superficial chats? Constant change reminds you, nothing lasts. Affirm your highest living. Be willing to say what needs to be said and do what needs to be done. Affirm it. Be willing to say what needs to be said and do what needs to be done. Promoting presence. Bold words. Decisive actions. No regrets. Repeat. Be willing to say what needs to be said and do what needs to be done. Make it your code. Death's contemplation pushes this. Release grudges. That old fight? Let it die. Appreciate present. This moment. Savor it. Loved ones focus. Unsaid words. Speak them. Boldness. Untaken steps. Take them. Deeper meaning. Temporary existence. Honor it. Transformation steps. Weekly review. What grudges hold me? Release. Who needs my love? Show it. Where's my boldness? Act. Despite change constant, affirm living highest. Presence blooms. Fear dissolves. Life fulfilled. Get tough. You've ignored death too long. Let it teach nothing. Wasted time on pettiness. Grudges like chains. But contemplate. Value highlights. Full living urges. Present appreciate. One's loved focus. Angel death warnings. Time wasted question. Death is the greatest teacher in all of life. Wisdom highlight. Mortality contemplate. Loved ones focus. Boldness. Meaning deeper temporary in. Imagine wishes last know if fully living moment every. Life career as meaningful relationship and What gives life meaning is the willingness to live it. Engagement and courage. Fear no death in if fulfilled experiences. Change constant despite living highest affirm. Be willing to say what needs to be said and do what needs to be done. Presence promote. You have a choice. Death deny or embrace teacher as. That's the key. It's not about ending. It's about enriching the now. Push deeper. Death teacher greatest. Value life highlight. Living full urge. Grudges release. Present appreciate. One's loved. Example angel death warnings. Pettiness wasted question. Death is the greatest teacher in all of life. Contemplate mortality. One's loved boldness meaning deeper existence temporary. Bed death on wishes last know if fully lived. Life as career relationship meaningful. What gives life meaning is the willingness to live it. Fear no if fulfilled. Change constant living highest. Be willing to say what needs to be said and do what needs to be done. Transformation, behavioral releases. Grudges drop. Love show, bold act. Presence daily. You've contemplated death. Let it teach you value. Urged full living. Release the waste. Held the presence. Hold that boldness. It's your life's fuel. You chose engagement over evasion. Now, let's balance it all on the secret path that centers everything. Chapter 18. The Secret of the Middle Way. Listen up. You've contemplated death in the last chapter. Let it sharpen your life. But sharpness alone isn't enough. You need balance. The middle way. Drawing from the ancient Tao, avoid the extremes. Like a pendulum swinging wild, left, right, chaos. But stop feeding it energy. And it centers. Naturally, effortlessly. Align with this flow. Let life unfold without your push or pull. You have a choice. Chase highs and crash lows, or find the steady center. That's the key. The way is in the middle where energies are balanced. Seek it, live it. Harmony awaits. Let's see this in action. Take food. You crave it extreme. Starve yourself. Then binge. Imbalance. Pain. Or relationships. Smother with closeness, then push away in fear. Pendulum swings. Extremes breed suffering. But moderation? The middle. Eat when hungry, stop when full. Need closeness, but give space. Balance prevents the fallout. No wild swings. The way is in the middle where energies are balanced. Repeat that. The way is in the middle where energies are balanced. Describing perfect harmony. Energies align. Life smooths. No overcorrections. You have a choice. Swing to edges or center in calm. That's the key. It's not about rigid rules. It's about discipline in awareness. Transform your extremes. Notice when you overdo. Workaholic drive? Pause. Balance with rest. Or avoidance of conflict? Step in moderately. Stop feeding the pendulum. Start letting it settle. Real-world instructions. Daily check. Midday. Am I extreme here? Pull back to middle. In diet, don't starve or stuff. Eat balanced. In love, don't cling or detach cold. Connect evenly. Energies balance. Ease flows. Life's unfolding brings natural harmony when you're centered. Now stay present. No reactions fueling the fire. When extremes tug, anger boils, excitement peaks, don't participate. Just observe. Let them go. Picture not swinging with the pendulum. It slows, stops, centers, life's natural unfolding. It happens in this space. No force. No fight. Effortless. Just let the extremes go. Say it. Just let the extremes go. Simplifying your practice. Don't hold on. Release. Middle emerges. Hammer this home. Just let the extremes go. That's your release valve. Reactions? They feed the swing. Present stay. Watch without join. Transformation in heated moments. A debate rages. Opinions clash. Don't leap to one side. Let extremes pass. Speak from center. Balanced words. Harmony wins. Stop reactive living. Start present observing. At home, when emotions swing, joy to sorrow, quick, let them go. No cling. Center holds. Life unfolds easy. Natural. No preferences dictating your peace. You have a choice. React and swing, or observe and center. That's the key. It's not about numbness. It's about natural equilibrium. The middle path runs through all things. Phenomena come, storms, sunshine. It threads the center, fosters living without bias. No, I want this, hate that. Preferences drop. Natural living blooms. Picture feeling the center in chaos. A storm hits, literal or life. Extremes rage. Fear versus denial. But you, middle. Let events pass. Balanced, present. When you move in the Tao, you are always present, affirm it. When you move in the Tao, you are always present. Emphasizing that mindfulness, in the flow. Aware, centered. Repeat, when you move in the Tao, you are always present. Let that anchor you. Middle path through phenomena all, natural without preferences. Feel center, events let pass. Transformation steps, mindfulness walks. Feel swings, too fast, slow, center pace. Indecisions, avoid extremes. Not all or nothing, middle ground. Stop preference-driven choices. Start Tao-aligned moves. Daily chaos, navigate present. Mindfulness sharpens. Living natural, harmony constant. Get tough. You've swung extremes too long. Pendulum-fed energy constant. Chaos self-made. But balance, avoid them. Tao-align. Effortless flow. Example, food relationships, moderation. Imbalance, prevent. Closeness, need, but smothering not. The way is in the middle where energies are balanced. Harmony, describe. Present, stay reactions without. Unfolding life, natural ease brings centered when. Not swinging extremes by non-participation. Just let the extremes go. Practice, simplify. Middle path runs phenomena all through. Natural living, preferences without. Feel center, events pass let. When you move in the Tao, you are always present. Mindfulness, emphasize. You have a choice. Extreme chaos or middle peace. That's the key. It's not about forcing balance. It's about allowing it. Push deeper. Balance extremes, avoid. Pendulum center, not fed when energy. Tao align, unfold life effortless. Food or relationships, example. Moderation, imbalance prevents. Closeness, but not smother. The way is in the middle where energies are balanced. Present without reactions. Life unfolding ease when centered. Imagine not swinging to extremes by participation non. Just let the extremes go. The middle path through all phenomena. Natural living without preferences. Picture feeling the center, events pass letting. When you move in the Tao, you are always present. Transformation, behavioral centers. Swings, notice, release. Mindfulness daily. You've uncovered the secret of the middle way. Balance the energies. Let extremes go. Stayed present in the Tao. Held that harmony. Hold this center. It's your effortless path. You chose balance over swing. Now, let's see the world through eyes that heal it all. God's loving gaze. Chapter 19. The loving eyes of God. Listen up. You've balanced on the middle way in the last chapter. Found harmony in the flow. But harmony alone isn't the end. It's the doorway to something divine. Love. Pure, non-judging love. That's God's view, not the ego's judgment that slices everything apart. Ego judges good, bad, right, wrong. Separates you from unity, from oneness. But release those judgments. See through God's eyes. Foster compassion. Merge back into the whole. You have a choice. Judge and divide or love and unite. That's the key. God is eternal conscious bliss. Embrace it. Let that define your world. Let's cut through the noise. Judgment is ego's weapon. It labels people, events, yourself. They're wrong. This is unfair. I'm better. Boom, separation, isolation, no flow. But God's perspective? Total love. No conditions. No scorecard. Imagine becoming one with God. Spontaneous joy bursts through. You see qualities in others, saints, everyday folks, that mirror the divine. Their peace. Their light. Attained beings glow with it. Drop the ego. Release judgments. Compassion floods in. God is eternal, conscious bliss. Repeat that. God is eternal, conscious bliss. Defining the divine nature. Eternal, beyond time. Conscious, aware of all. Bliss, pure joy. That's God. Not a judge on a throne. Love everything as is. Unity returns. You have a choice. Ego's division or divine union. That's the key. It's not about blind acceptance. It's about discipline and release. Transform your judging. Notice when ego kicks in. A friend messes up. Don't label failure. See the human. Release the thought. Foster compassion. They're learning like me. Stop separating with labels. Start connecting with love. Real-world instructions, daily scan. Evening, who did I judge today? Release it now. Imagine them through God's eyes, flawed. Beautiful, part of the whole. Compassion grows. Relationships heal. No more walls. Unity thrives. Spontaneous joy. Your reward. Oneness with God. Attained qualities shine in you too. Now connect deeper. Divinely. See the world's beauty exactly as God does. Every leaf, every storm, every soul. No filters. Merge into oneness. Drop the personal lens. This benefits me. Or this hurts me. Wrong. Please God by accepting creation joyfully. Imagine a sunset. Not pretty for my photo, but God's art perfect as is. joy rises. The greatest gift to God is to be pleased with his creation. Say it. The greatest gift to God is to be pleased with his creation. Encouraging full acceptance. No complaints, no tweaks. Just pleasure in what's here. World transforms. Beauty everywhere. Hammer this home. The greatest gift to God is to be pleased with his creation. That's your offering. Acceptance total. Merge into oneness by seeing as God sees. Beauty in the broken. Grace in the chaos. Transformation. In tough spots, a traffic jam, a betrayal, don't resist. Please God, this too is your creation. I accept. Joy bubbles. Personal ego fades. Oneness envelops. Stop demanding changes. Start celebrating what is. Daily walks. Look around. God's work, pleased. Beauty reveals. Divine connection strengthens. No separation left. You have a choice. Demand your way or accept God's. That's the key. It's not about passive resignation. It's about active joy. Drop the ego entirely. For true union, joy draws you close to God. Awakens your higher aspects. The light within. Picture transcending the personal self. Ego's grip loosens. Bliss takes over. Eternal, conscious. You become the joy. If you want to be close to God, learn to be joyful. Affirm it. If you want to be close to God, learn to be joyful. Linking emotion directly to spirituality. Joy isn't selfish, it's the magnet to divine. Higher aspects wake, intuition sharpens. Compassion deepens. Union complete. Repeat. If you want to be close to God, learn to be joyful. Let that fuel you. Ego drops when joy leads. No room for judgment. Union blooms. Awakening happens, higher self emerges. Transcend personal dramas for bliss eternal. Transformation steps. Joy practice. Morning. Today I choose joy to draw near God. In lows, force a smile. Find one thing to be pleased with. This challenge? God's gift. Ego fades. Higher aspects stir. Stop ego-driven spirituality. I'll meditate for results. Start joy-driven. I'm joyful for closeness. Divine draws near. Bliss conscious eternal. Get tough. You've let ego judge too long. Separated from unity. Divided the world. But God's view? Non-judging love. Release judgments. Compassion foster. Become one with God through joy spontaneous. Qualities seen beings attained. God is eternal conscious bliss. Nature divine define. Connect divinely world's beauty, see God as does. Oneness merge. Please God, accept creation joyfully. The greatest gift to God is to be pleased with his creation. Acceptance and courage. Ego drop union for. Joy draws God closeness. Aspects higher awaken. Personal transcend bliss for. If you want to be close to God, learn to be joyful. Spirituality emotion link. You have a choice. Ego separation or divine oneness. That's the key. It's not about earning love. It's about seeing it everywhere. Push deeper. Judgment ego from unity separates. God's love non-judging. Judgments release compassion fosters. Example 1, becoming God with joy spontaneous. Qualities seeing beings attained in. God is eternal conscious bliss. Divinely connect beauty world seeing does God as oneness into merging. Imagine God pleasing creation his with pleased be to. The greatest gift to God is to be pleased with his creation. Ego drop union 4. Joy draws closeness God to aspects higher awakening. Picture personal transcending bliss for. If you want to be close to God, learn to be joyful. Transformation, behavioral releases. Judgments drop. Joy choose daily. Acceptance practice. You've seen through the loving eyes of God, released ego's judgments, embraced eternal bliss, fostered compassion and oneness, pleased with creation, drawn close to the divine. Hold that joyful union. It's the culmination of your untethered soul. The journey beyond yourself into infinite love and freedom. As we wrap up this journey through The Untethered Soul by Michael A. Singer on Book Navigator. Remember, you are the witness beyond your mind's chatter, the open heart flowing with infinite energy, the soul transcending fear and resistance, to embrace life's every moment with unconditional happiness and non-judgmental love. Let go of your inner thorns, dismantle those mental walls, and choose the middle path of balance. Death reminds us life is precious. So live fully now, releasing pain, staying centered, and seeing the world through God's loving eyes. This book isn't just words. It's your roadmap to freedom. Right now, commit to observing your thoughts, opening your heart, and letting go in daily life. Feel the transformation begin. If this resonated, subscribe to Book Navigator for more audiobook summaries that change your world, like this one. Share your breakthroughs in the comments and start untethering your soul today. Thank you for listening. Go forth and be free.